Talk a little bit about some of the lessons maybe your kids have taught you, either about yourself or about life, that maybe you didn't know was there until you became a dad.
I think one of the big lessons that they've taught me is that you shouldn't try to just push upon your interests upon them. Like, I think you have to see what your kids are into and then nurture that rather than say, oh, you should do this or you should do that. It's like, okay, well, like, what are you, I think you start the conversation, what are you into? And then they answer, you go, okay. So, like, my eldest, Yusuf, he likes sports like me. We watched the Eagles game yesterday, but like, he loves doing fantasy. I find the whole thing loathsome. Like, I have no interest in fantasy. I'm like, I never understood the concept of why would I draft players on teams that I don't like? Like, why would I just watch sports and just cheer for the Eagles? Instead, like, I have to have a cowboy, I have to have a John. Like, no, like, and I guess the point to that would be, well, you don't have to have those players, but no, but if I have Dak Prescott available, why wouldn't I then take him? But out of spite, I would say no, I'm not going to because I'm an Eagles fan. So therefore, I'm not going to win the fantasy. So I just I find the whole thing ridiculous. So, but that's a big one for me. Like, I've talked to parents and like, especially as a sportscast, you just assume, oh, your kids like sports, and I'm like, no, my 11-year-old doesn't like them at all. Like, nothing, like, just doesn't have an interest. If I put sports on, I'll go to the other room. Like, if I take him to a game, he's going solely for the pizza and the ice cream and the Pepsi. Like, he'll be bribed like all children, but it's just not his thing. But rather than be upset or frustrated, go, why aren't you into this? It's like, hey, dude, like, I have friends who are not into sports. Like, it's totally fine. And as long as he keeps himself company, that's all we're looking for.
No doubt. It's like that iconic line from Varsity Brews, I don't want you alive, right?
Yeah, exactly right. It's part.